Should I say anything about this? Should I? I mean, seriously, Furry Vengeance. You heard it all. I don't need to say anything. Goodbye. Okay, okay. I'm gonna do a major rant on this. It's almost as bad as the Fred movie. This is one of the worst pieces of trash I've seen in a good long time. I'm glad I get to see this in the theater. I'm glad. I just want to wait for the DVD and oh boy, you get to really see why. Don't ever watch this. Yeah, don't watch. Yeah, you're probably thinking it's one of those movies where, judging by the cover, you know it's gonna be stupid, and you'd be right. When people say don't judge a DVD or book or blah blah whatever by its cover, they're wrong. Would you ever want to watch a movie that has this as the cover? Of course you wouldn't unless you were an idiot. You all remember back on my rant on Looney Tunes Back in Action, right? Brendan Fraser was in that, and he's in this too. And he's even worse in this movie. This is one of the worst kids movies ever made. Heck, it's even one of the worst movies of all time. Yeah, I can't believe. I remember going to see Tooth Fairy on opening day back in 2010, and this was the first trailer before it. Okay, no, don't shoot me, but Tooth Fairy was a decent movie. Don't shoot me, but even if you hate it, I bet we can all agree it's better than this hunk of cow dung. Yeah, I can't believe it. This is Blockbuster. Look at that, Blockbuster. It's like Memories, but bad. It's like a, it's like using a Nintendo cartridge as a urinal. I'm sorry if that was disgusting, but that's what it's like. Notice that none of these bonus features are interesting. It's just audio commentary, deleted scenes, a bunch of like the making of the movie, like we ever want to see the making of this. I swear. Actually, scratch that. The making of this movie is probably even more entertaining than watching the actual movie. Yeah, Brandon Fraser, he barely stars in anything good. Although I did like Journey to the Center of the Earth, and again, don't shoot me, I did like the nut job. Yeah, as you all remember on my old channel. But this movie is just horrible. It's horrible. I know it's very late to say this, but what's the plot of this movie, you ask? Well, this guy wants to wipe out the whole forest and replace it with a mall, and the animals try to get revenge on the wrong person when they're supposed to be getting revenge on that guy played by Ken Jeong. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce his name. And the whole movie is just Brendan Fraser. The whole movie is just him into wacky antics. And not only, yeah, it's even more stupid than it sounds. Not only that, but there are lots of this movies in this scene that were just disgusting. Like there's this one scene where Brendan Fraser's locked in a porta potty and then he and then he falls out of a tree and then he's walked up and covered in piss and it was horrible. It was gross. And there's a scene where there was like a nightmare sequence where all the animals are in Dan's kitchen having a party and then the raccoon jumps on Dan and he burps on it. That that's just disgusting. Not only that, but the CG in this movie is, I mean, if it was like a computer animated movie, if it was like all computer animation, maybe it would have been good. But the CG, it barely looks like CG. It just looks like straight down animation, like something for Pixar or DreamWorks. Yeah, they, you know, I don't know if they got actual animals in this movie, but if they did, I feel sorry that they had to star in this. Really, how is it that of all the actors in this movie, the only one I feel sorry for in this movie are the animals? So bottom line, this movie sucks hard. Don't ever watch it. Like Crash Fan 5012 says, coming. It sucks.